Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you for watching. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button to support and grow the community here on YouTube. If you are new here to the channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy content about the gaming industry and PlayStation news, rumors and leaks. So we are starting off here with Shift Up, the developers behind the game Stellar Blade. They have revealed that they are considering a PC version of Stellar Blade as well as a sequel. This is off the back of excellent sales performances of the PS5 exclusive so far, and with the game exceeding expectations. So according to a report published on a South Korean website, Shift Up is planning on continuing to expand and hopes to launch a new game every 2 to 3 years, which is very, very ambitious if they are of the quality or better than Stellar Blade. I mean, every 2 to 3 years, that's a tall order. Right now, it is developing Project Witches, which is a new IP that is planned to be a cross-platform game for PC, consoles, and mobile. However, Stellar Blade has reportedly been exceeding expectations in regards to sales, and in some territories, the PS5 game has managed to remain at the top of the charts since its release on April the 26th. As such, and with requests from fans also a big factor, Shift Up is now considering a PC version of Stellar Blade, which, let's be honest about this, if a game does well on the PS5 platform, I think we can all expect a PC port at some point within, dare I say, 12 to 18 months of the game coming out. Let's put a pin on that, because if you think about it, I think that a discussion about a PC port is already something everyone has had. Everyone developing games on PlayStation is thinking right now, when is it coming out on PC? And these are the devs behind the scene. So I think this is a conversation that the teams have whilst they're building the game. At some point, it's going to port. We need the guys at Nixxes to have a look at this at some stage, and then when we're ready, we'll port it over to PC. But it shouldn't come as a surprise anymore that any single player game on PS5 is coming to PC, right? We know it's going to happen. The only real question is when. How long does Sony wait before they port games over to PC? For example, I said let's put a pin in it earlier, right? Ghost of Tsushima, 4 years ago it came out and it's been ported over to PC and it's now top of the charts. Well, it was a couple of days ago, right? So how long do you wait? The Last of Us Part 1 was ported to PC in 2022. The game was released on PlayStation in 2013. That's 9 years. And in between, we've had Uncharted, Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon, and so on and so on. Lots of games. So how long do we wait before games are ported to PC? That's a decision Sony will take. They'll give the PlayStation 5, and as I smash into my microphone again, they'll give the PlayStation 5 a chance to sell the game. Right? When sales start to slow down, they'll put it into sale. They'll give it a chance to sell, and when sales flatline, port it over to PC. I think that'll be the strategy with the AAA single-player games. I think games that are requiring of an online community, online gamers, live service, multiplayer, that type of stuff, I think they're going to hit PC day and date as the PlayStation 5 launch, like Helldivers. But like I say, the question right now is how long does Sony wait before they port games to PC? Have a think about it. Let me know down below in the comments. But let's move on. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the next piece of news here. Following the success of Baldur's Gate 3, Larian Studios has confirmed that it has opened up its 7th studio in the form of Larian Studios Warsaw, located in Poland. The new development studio, which is Larian's first Polish studio, will aid in the development of a company's 2, as of yet, unannounced new projects. And for those unaware, Larian currently operates studios in Belgium, in Canada, Ireland, Malaysia, the UK, and in Spain. Larian Studios go on to say, with 2 very ambitious RPGs now starting development, what better way to see our visions realized than by growing the team and opening a 7th studio in the heart of Poland's lively gaming scene. Larian Studios announced earlier this year that it will no longer be working on the Baldur's Gate franchise for its next projects or the Dungeons & Dragons universe. While it will continue to support Baldur's Gate 3 with new updates, there will be no new content for the game in terms of expansions. And last month, Larian Studios confirmed that it will be working on 2 brand new projects, brand new IPs, although they're very early stages and there's no further details at this stage. But it's always good and exciting to learn about studios working on brand new IP. I'm not really a huge fan of RPGs. I just find them far too long and I never have the time to complete them. But I'm also keen to see what Larian Studios are currently working on, and I'll be interested to learn more about these 2 new RPGs when they get announced. Hopefully later this year or maybe early next year we get to see maybe a game name or a logo reveal or something along those lines. But let's move on. We haven't really heard much about the Death Stranding 2 game for quite some time, ever since Kojima showed showed us his latest trailer in January's State of Play. It's all gone really quiet since then. However, today we learned that Death Stranding 2 is moving onto its next phase of development and is set to release as planned. And Death Stranding 2 is releasing in 2025, and according to Kojima, is progressing as planned. Motion capture and dialogue recording are reportedly completed, and the game is now moving on to its final phase of development. Hideo Kojima recently discussed Death Stranding 2 on the Japanese radio show Hidiraj Infinity, as Famitsu reported. He says the game's actors have finished recording and filming, referring to the dialogue and motion capture. Now the studio is moving on to adjusting the game and to make sure it's both fun and understandable for the audience. This process should take about a year, indicating the game is on track for its expected 2025 release. Kojima also talked a little bit about Death Stranding 2's State of Play trailer from January, and he explained that the trailer's goals were to show off the game's themes and look while introducing new characters and the relationships between them. Death Stranding 2 on the beach sees the Walking Dead actor Norman Reedus reprising his role as protagonist Sam Porter Bridges, with the cities of post-apocalyptic America reconnected. Returning character Fragile recruits Sam to join a new organization called Drawbridge, who speak to expand the network to other countries. Troy Baker reprises his role as antagonist Higgs Monaghan, now a cyborg armed with lightning-shooting electric guitar. Interesting, very interesting. However, Sam also has a new ally, a talking puppet modelled after Turkish-German film director Fatih Akin. In addition to the upcoming sequel, Hideo Kojima is also working with A24 and Hammerstone Studios on a Death Stranding movie. However, details of the movie largely remain under wraps right now. Very interesting to get an update on Death Stranding 2. It's been a while since we've had anything really from the game, but it's good to know that motion capture and kind of the filming scenes are all over. Now they're going back to the studios to finalize everything, and hopefully within the next 12 months we get an actual confirmation of a release window, because at the moment we've just got 2025. It would be nice to know. I mean, if it's a year from now, we're probably looking at the end of next year, aren't we, really? End of 2025, or the kind of the fall time of 2025. We all know Kojima and Keighley are close buddies, so are we hoping to get something from the Summer Game Fest? Maybe a trailer, a new trailer, or a new update? That'll be interesting. We also know PlayStation are going to be at the event in some way, shape or form, so fingers crossed we get to see more Death Stranding 2 at the event. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments about today's topic. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.